start the fifth episode of French Revolution. And today we will start with what are the symbols used during the French Revolution in France. What are the political symbols and their importance? The first symbol used during this period was the broken chain. What does it mean? The broken chain was used and it means that it stands for act of becoming free. Chains were used to let fetter slaves. A broken chain stands for the act of becoming free. About this mentioned by Rousseau in his book Social Contract also. Next important symbol was the bundle of the rods or faces. So what does it mean? The bundle of rods. One rod can be easily broken but not an entire bundle. So it means the strength lies in unity. So unity lies in strength. The third symbol is the spectre. Spectre stands for the royal power. So this is the symbol of royal power. See the picture. Next important one is that is the winged woman. The winged woman, this picture stands for the personification of law. So these are some of the important symbols used during the French Revolution, though other symbols are also there, like red Parisian cap, the meaning again, act of becoming free. Next one, the law tablet is also there, in which means law is same for all. Now coming to next important part, that is the French or France abolishes monarchy and becomes a republic. Now what are the incidents took place that France from constitutional monarchy to become a republic? So the situation in France continued to be tense during the following years. Although Louis XVI has signed the constitution, he entered into a secret negotiation with the King of Prussia and the King of Austria. The neighboring countries were worried by the development in France and made plans to send troops to put down the National Assembly, which has been taking place in France, and that is why in April 1792 declared National Assembly declared war against Prussia and Austria. Actually, the king has planned secretly, but this matter was no, came to known to National Assembly, and National Assembly declared war on Prussia and Austria in 1792. During this time, people saw this as a war against king and aristocracies all over Europe. Among the patriotic songs they sang was the Merciless, composed by the poet Roger Diels. So Merciless is the name of a place also. It was sung for the first time by volunteers from Merciless as they marched to Paris. So they got it named the Merciless now, which is the national anthem of France. So this is the national anthem written by Roget, and this was first sung at Merciless, so that is why the name of the song is given Merciless, and later on it became the national anthem of France. During this time, I mean, the Constitution of 1791 gave political rights only to the richer section of the society. So, the most successful of the political clubs. So, during this time, many clubs were formed in France, And among these clubs, the important club was Jacobin, which was named after the former convent Saint Jacob in Paris. During that time, women also had formed various clubs in France. The members of the Jacobin clubs, who were they? They mainly belonged to the less prosperous section of the society. They were not so much rich. They included small shopkeepers, artisans, shoemakers, pastry cooks, watchmakers, printers, etc., and also the daily wage workers. So middle and lower class sections together formed the Jacobin club. And now these Jacobin club or the members, they decided one dress for them. So they came to be known as the sans culottes, literally meaning those without knee breeches. So the dress during that time was worn by the nobility. They were wearing the dress which is totally contrast to the dress of the Jacobins. So sans-culottes men wore additional thing, that is red cap, which symbolizes liberty. So in this way, the Jacobin club was formed and it played an important role in the next period of France, and the important leader of the Jacobin club at that time was the Maximilian Robespierre. So he was the important leader of the Jacobin club named the Maximilian Robespierre. So this is the dress which was selected by the Jacobins during that time. So today we will stop here and we will continue in the next period what happened in France.